Hi, my name is Ben Sutter III, and I'm founder and owner of BS3 Radio. I've been podcasting for 5 years, and with BS3 Radio, it has grown to over 46,000 listens and downloads. I've helped hundreds of people to start a podcast by giving them the knowledge, tools, and confidence to be successful. Now I'm here to help you do the same with BS3 coaching. So let's build a successful podcast. I will be your podcast coach. We'll be able to work one-on-one. I won't be giving you a booklet and just telling you to look over it, but we'll be working one-on-one, side by side, to either help build up a successful podcast or to take your podcast to the next level. So click the link above or below to check out the pricing. I look forward to working with you, and God bless. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Late Night with BS3. Tonight, we have a really great show. We got a returning guest, James Hunter, a.k.a. Fundraiser by J. He's a motivational speaker. He uses very unique and great, leading edge motivational techniques. He's been working with people for years in sales and networking and training, customer service, also in speaking with sports teams and athletes. So we have James Hunter coming on the show tonight. We also have Patrick. We also have Ryan Blair and Stanley Bullard. We will introduce them here in just a moment. But really excited for tonight's show, and we'll be getting a perspective. They'll be giving testimonials on how they have been helped by James Hunter, a.k.a. Fundraiser by J. So let's go ahead and introduce the panel on tonight. First off, let's bring in the man himself, Jay Hunter.
Hello.
How you doing? We'll bring in Patrick Pine. How you doing, Patrick?
Hey, Ben. Thanks for having us.
No problem. Also, we'll bring in Ryan Blair.
Hello. I can't hear anybody.
All right.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
I can't hear anybody.
Hunter, good to see you.
Last but not least, we'll bring in Stanley Bullard Sr.
Killing me. Turn me on, Ben.
We can hear you.
Do I need a headset?
Probably. Yeah, probably get a headset. All right, so we'll kind of working out some audio issues there, but we'll go ahead and do some introductions here as we have the guests coming on the show for tonight.
They go to audio here,
and we'll come back to you in a minute, James. Well, Patrick, go ahead and introduce yourself. Patrick Pine, Right Core Promotions.
Yes, sir. So basically, what I do is I do the booking for James Hunter, and I have the pleasure of speaking with him every day. And almost every time I speak with him, I get a dose of Jay Hunter. After that phone call, I'm motivated. I start doing the work that I need to do that I've been procrastinated on. So it's a good relationship.
Fine. Okay, we'll go to
Good.
Anyway.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
So
we'll go to Faith. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good.
I can't hear. Do I need a headset to plug in or no?
Yes. I would say yes.
I can't hear anybody. Okay, let's see. Okay, name remove stream. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna take y'all off.
All right.
I
Stanley
can't hear you,
Bullard.
Ben. So we'll go to phase 2. We'll go back to the phone because I can't hear you.
Okay. All right. No problem. All right, Stanley Bullard, if you want to introduce yourself and how you know Jay Hunter. I think you're on mute. All right, we'll get everything worked out.
How about
here
now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
I can't hear you guys.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me get the headset back up.
Okay. Okay. All right, Stanley, go ahead. Go ahead. Introduce yourself. I think you're on mute. If you take yourself off mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I still can't hear you guys. I can't hear you guys. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you all along.
All right, here we go now. Wake up.
There we go. Now we're cooking.
Wake up. I got something for you tonight. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you introduce everybody. And then I'm going to come out of my shell in a minute now. Go ahead.
All right. Ryan Blair, introduce yourself, sir.
Yeah. I'm Ryan. So, Hunter, what's up, man?
Yes, sir, baby. I'm here. Woo!
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm squeezing this in. I'm in a parking lot here in Phoenix, thanks to you, sir. Doing a soccer tournament with my 04 girls soccer team. I think you remember them. And I coach soccer, and I also run a construction division. Known Hunter for 20 years? No, that can't be. No, sir. Yeah, I know Hunter a long time, and he speaks nothing but motivation and encouragement into my life, and he's a godsend, I tell you. So that's me.
All right. Awesome. All right.
So Ryan, how many people you think is looking on your end now? Give me that number again.
I don't know. I guess I got my girls have a YouTube channel, 200,000 subscribers, called Too Much Tea. Hunter's influenced them and helped them by keeping them motivated, because that's what you got to do. You got to motivate people, and it's so easy in today's world to get one bad, two bad, 100 bad comments and just want to give up on life. Well, Hunter doesn't let you do that, especially if he's in your life and he's helping you. So that's what he's done for some of my girls, Too Much Tea, and they've been very successful over the last 2 years putting together their YouTube page, 200,000 subscribers. So wow, it's been
that's
cool.
Awesome. They might be watching.
Thank you, Hunter.
Thank you so much. You're very welcome. I'm gonna send you a bill. Don't worry. Hey, listen, they might be watching. They might be watching tonight.
Trini was just here. She says hi. I said, hey, come say hi to Hunter. She's like, no. I'm like, come say hi to Hunter. Come on. She's like, no, I had a bad day. So teenagers, what do you do, buddy? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that age. My daughter's 9 right now.
Oh, enjoy that. You better enjoy that. That's the best age.
All right, Stanley, can you hear us?
Stan, are you there? Stan, put your headset on like me, probably, or cut your volume up or something. We can see you, but we can't hear you. Yeah, you need a headset. Put your headset on, because we can't hear you. We can only see you.
Yeah, it seemed like you may be frozen. All right, Jay, we'll go ahead and kick it to you. It seemed like you got something that you want to spark this off.
Me?
Yeah.
No, you got Patrick Pines right there. He's kind of quiet. He's kind of quiet over there.
Yeah, we got Patrick. I went to Patrick first.
Yeah, when you were getting a headset, he got me.
Okay, now look here. This is where I'm gonna rattle your chain right now. You ready? Hold on. Now don't laugh. Can you hear me? Don't laugh. This is real now.
It's too late. It's too late. I already laughed.
Don't laugh now. Go ahead and laugh. I'm gonna wait on you.
This is the old days, Hunter.
This is the old me.
Days, baby.
That's right. The whole theme for today is very simple. Then, now, are you in or are you out? That's the question that you got to ask yourself, especially nowadays. You like that, huh? That's a nice little outfit, ain't it?
I like that.
It's pretty a little bit different out of my song. And the reason I got this on, I just want to try to tell the world and everybody who's listening, you may like this hairstyle, you may not. but the question is either you in or you out. So here's the catch to that. It said in order to do something that you've never done before, you have to step outside the box and become someone you've never been before. And it's very simple to do because I'm going to get you there. Either way, I'm going to get you. It takes 7 seconds up to 2 days for my philosophy and my everything to kick in. Now, here's why I know that, because I'm getting people coming up to me. A girl came up to me from Walmart and said, hey, I remember you talked at Psych State and you came in and you blew us away. And then here I am. I'm seeing you in a Walmart. You did a great job and you helped me understand what I needed to do versus what I was trying to do. And now that she's at a different level in Walmart. So it just takes that 7 seconds up to 2 days for my speaking to really take effect to you. And if it is in person, it takes more effect. And if it is on Zoom, it still takes effect there too.
Awesome.
Did Stan come back? Look like he's coming back. He has some technical difficulties over there. Stan, put your headset on. He's just looking at us. This wave, he's just looking at you.
Well, this is sometimes this happens when you're live, but that's all right. We're gonna be pushing out some great content tonight. Stan, if you can hear us, say something.
He's waving. He's waving.
Okay.
Put your headset on. All right, I'm gonna text him right quick.
Go ahead on.
Okay. All right. Introduce yourself. Stan, if you can hear us, go ahead and talk and introduce yourself. All right.
We'll get him. He's down there in West Palm Beach, Florida, where I used to live down there. So he may have a little bit of difficulties.
Okay. All right, no problem. So you guys all touched base. Let us know how you know Jay Hunter. How has he helped and changed your life or, your family's lives? And Patrick, I'll go to you first.
Yeah, so like I said, I mean, when I get on the phone with him, it's that constant motivation. And it seems like no matter what day, what has happened before or after our phone conversations, Jay is always in this mood of go, get the right mindset and keep moving forward. And I think that mindset alone is something to appreciate. Aside from everything that he says, all the good content and all the good advice, it's that mindset that really sticks with you. And so for me, especially, running my own business and working 40 hours and managing life like everybody else, sometimes you don't have that go mindset. And so after those phone calls or after even kind of looking at something on Facebook of his real quick, you get that mindset instilled and you start getting work done. And I think that's the most important thing for me as a business owner to take away from working with Jay is it motivates me, gets me moving, and it helps him too because, I am working for him, so right. It's a good relationship.
Awesome. Let me give a couple of shout outs here. We got Brian Williams. Thank you for coming through. He's over there on Facebook and YouTube. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter right now. So wherever you're listening and watching, make sure to comment. Let us know where you're listening from. We have Great Minds East. He says hi from Tallahassee, Florida. Also, we have Big Illinois. He's listening in on YouTube. So, Ryan, I'll go to you. I know you kind of touched on that, but if you want to expand on that question, how has he impacted you?
Sure. I was just a kid when I met Hunter. Really, I mean, I just graduated college. I always been an overachiever. I graduated 21. I started when I was 16, so I guess I wasn't that overachiever. I went for 5 years, but I went to play baseball. My whole life was baseball, and I didn't get drafted because I wasn't good enough to play in the pros. I was good, and I knew I was good, but it's a different level, and I didn't get drafted. I didn't pursue it, and I was pretty depressed, right? And I got a job and was working, and that's where I met Hunter. And I was just kind of going through the motions. I mean, Hunter says things so simple, and he acts like they're so simple to do, but they're not. Like, hey, you're going to change who you are today, tomorrow. Like, it's going to be easy. It's not easy for people. We get in. I failed at what I wanted to do. I thought my life was over. I was going to go do a job and just bring in the money, whatever I could bring, and just live out my life. I mean, I was 20, 21, 22 years old, and I was already in that rut. How terrible a rut that is. Go to 8 to 5, bring in the money to pay the bill, to have $20 left over to get a drink on Friday night. That was literally the rut I was in after just being an overachiever my whole life. And it was brutal. And I didn't know any better. I was like, oh, it's fine. This is what it is. I didn't make it. So what? And I know Hunter kind of, he sat back and just watched me for a little bit, I think. And you can jump in, Hunter, if I'm telling this wrong, but he kind of just sat back and watched me for a little bit. And then a couple months went by, and then he came up to me and just was like, what's your plan? What are you doing? What is your plan? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm trying to sell this guy. No. That's today. What's your plan? You're smart. You're intelligent. You got drive. You've done this, and this. What's your plan? Just to sell this guy? You gotta have a plan together for a future. Is this what you want to do the rest of your life? I'm like, I don't know. I think about it. I just want to pay the bill. That's it. Live out my life. He's like, no, just because you didn't get drafted in baseball doesn't mean your life is over. You got so much more potential. Sometimes it takes just that one person believing in you. And I know it's weird because we live in a world, we're surrounded with people that love us and believe in us. But sometimes when that outside person comes in like a Hunter, comes in and goes, wait, you got X, Y, and Z going for you. What you need to do is take that X, Y, Z and put it in this direction and go achieve your goals. And that was, like I said, I think it was 21 years ago, Hunter, I met you. 21 years ago, so right around there that he started speaking into my life. And I got that just because Hunter's a good guy. He just saw me. We worked together. He said, I'm just going to speak in your life. And, he's been speaking into my life ever since. And it's the motivation of believing in yourself, having someone else believe in you so you can believe in yourself, and then go out there and set goals, and then set minor goals to achieve your bigger goals. That's what you got to do. It's a game plan. And it's hard to do on your own sometimes, especially if you don't got a cheerleader, a motivational guy in your life like Hunter. And that's what Hunter was to me, motivated me through my life every step of the way. I'm doing this now. I went from that. I went into acting. I went into stand-up comedy. I was a Screen Actors Guild member. I've done a lot of stuff, and Hunter just was there every step of the way. Well, what do you want to do? And then, well, Ryan, I don't think you really want to be an actor. Why are you acting? I'm like, I don't know. I had hair and a six-pack. That's why I was acting back then. I'm not there now. But back then, I was like, I just got hair and a six-pack. It's like, do you really love that? Is that what you want to do? I mean, it took me maybe I was a head case. It took me a long time to figure out, hey, what do I want to do? And, through those years and those talks with Hunter, just kind of having someone to talk to and say back, hey, is this your goal in your life? Do you want to be that person that runs a business? Do you want to be that person that coaches an elite soccer team? I'm skipping a lot of steps here, but bouncing those off of him and having him speak into your life will change your life. And that's what it's done for me, because he's always there. He's always there to speak into your life and not give you direction, but just give you motivation that, oh, you believe you can do that? That's what you want to do? Guess what? You can do that because of X, Y, and Z. And that's what Hunter's always done for me. And I got into construction, which is weird because I went to college and played baseball, so I didn't have to do construction. Then I ended up in construction, and Hunter's like, I thought that's not what you wanted to do. I go, I don't know. I kind of like building stuff. He's like, boom, boom. You like that all of a sudden? That's what you like? Okay. Well, what are you going to do? Just be a laborer all your life? Okay, set plans. Let's see where you go. And, 10 years later, took 13 years. Nothing happens overnight. Now I run a branch for a multi-billion-dollar general contractor in Southern California, which is exactly the place that I've always wanted to live. That doesn't come without having great support and a great person like Hunter in your life, speaking into your life and giving you motivation to get through all of the rough decisions you have to make. And that's the truth of it, because you got to make decisions that are tough. and you got to get through the bad times, and you got to believe in yourself. And that's what Hunter, the number one thing he does for you is just helps you believe in yourself. And that's the beauty. I'm standing outside a hotel in Phoenix right now because I got 18 elite soccer girls sleeping in hotel rooms, and I don't want to keep them up on a soccer tournament that was completely sponsored by donors with the help of Hunter. The trip, the plane, the hotels, everything for this group to leave California because we can't play sports in California, come out to Phoenix and play in a soccer tournament. That's what Hunter has done for me over my life, and it's just because of the way he speaks into your life. I hope that helps. Kind of.
Oh yeah. I mean, you
a little bit.
You hit the nail on the head. I've known him for I don't know, maybe a year or two, and I just know that he has that spark, man. And that when he speaks into your life, no matter who you are, it's like you want to run through a wall. So I mean, you're right.
I'll tell you.
I agree.
It's so true. I'll tell you one more story. I started coaching. You know, I wanted to coach my kids. I wanted to coach in soccer. I'm not a soccer player. Like I said, I'm a baseball player. Hunter said, you can do that. You're an athlete. Sports is sports. Do it. Learn. Learn about the sport. Go coach the kids. And then, I tell them, we struggled. We struggled as a team. Finally, I don't know when it was.
About 8 or 9 months ago. No,
it was longer than that. I think it was. Oh no, I think you're right. No, it was 2019 because we were not in COVID. So about 2 years ago, I guess then, right? I think it was 2 years ago. Hunter's like, I'm doing Fundraiser by J. Let me come down, get a sponsor. They'll pay me. Let me speak to your kids. It's a write-off. I'll give half back to the kids, the soccer program. Like, okay, that sounds like a win-win. So we set it up, got a corporate sponsor. They got a write-off. He came down. He spoke to my kids. They've been struggling, playing hard, putting in the effort. He came down and spoke we had a beach soccer tournament, which is kind of just a fun soccer tournament, not an elite soccer tournament. But he came down and spoke to the group, stayed with us for 3 days, stayed with us through the tournament, spoke with the group. And we were okay team. We're struggling, mediocre team. We got to the final. We lost the final that game to a really good team. After he spoke to us and fed in his life, we lost that final. After that, I want to say, don't quote me on that, but I want to say we won 22 games in a row.
Wow.
22 games. We're playing Flight 1, elite, academy level soccer. We're playing the DPL teams, the Olympic development teams. We won 22, maybe it was 21 or 22. We won 7 tournaments that year. And it was literally a 1 weekend conversation with this guy. And I don't even know what it is. I can't even tell you. He gave stories. I can't, Hunter. I don't know. He gave stories. He explained certain things. And the girls were like laughing at first and okay, yeah, this is great. They're teenagers, whatever. And then they're like, then it just started clicking. Wait, you're saying I can do this? You're saying it's my mind. I need to put my mind and heart and soul into this. And if I can do this, I can achieve that. Just little things. They still talk. They still talk about that talk 2 years ago. Some of the girls are, hey, remember the Ring of Fire? The Ring of Fire. Don't get burned, guys. Don't get burned. There's some Ring of Fire thing that Hunter was. I don't know what it was, Hunter. There's still the Ring of Fire, guys, right now. The Ring of Fire. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even remember it. I'm old. They're like, the Ring of Fire. So, and now we're a academy level. We're a top tier team. We're playing in Phoenix at the top tier level. We won one and lost one today, but we're playing against the best of the best. We're not going to win every game. We're playing against the best of the best. And before that, we were the Bad News Bears. A lot of talent going in all different directions. I kid you not. Bad News Bears. I still call them the Bad News Bears. But you know what happened to the Bad News Bears at the end of the movie?
They turned it around.
They won.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what happened.
Exactly.
And it took, and they had a mentor too. They had someone speaking in life. little bit different, but they had someone speaking live. That's what Hunter did. So now I travel around. We have 4 tournaments set up over the next 3 months, all sponsored for the team to fly, to stay in hotels, and all of it is based on James Hunter, what James Hunter has done for me. Thanks, Hunter.
Hey, you're welcome, man. We're welcome. Hopefully, I get a chance to speak to him on the next game, right across Zoom.
I know.
We'll see.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah, the thing that
COVID.
Yeah, I know. It's tough, ain't it? But the thing that he was trying to tell you about the fire is because you're here now, it's like you get to a certain point. It's like the reason you survive, because the fire inside of you was burning brighter than the fire that was wrapped around you. So how can you lose? You can't.
That's right. That's right. He was surrounded by fire, but the fire burning inside of him was stronger than the fire outside. You can't lose it. The fire inside of you is stronger than the fire around you.
That's true.
Whatever, those little things, those little cliches, everything, every little comment, sometimes little things speak different to different people. Hunter finds a way to speak to each person and meet them where they are. And I think that's what helps. That's what gets them to go, oh, okay, I can do this. I can succeed. I can go from making 60 grand to making a lot of money. But I won't tell you how much. You can do that but you got to believe in yourself. And sometimes you need someone helping you to believe in yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you need that.
Also, I didn't know Hunter's first name for about the first 5 years I knew him. One of my best buddies. I thought his first name was Hunter. I was like, Hunter, let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and sometimes you need that push, man. That's so important when it comes to motivation. Sometimes you don't need to necessarily be told what to do. You need that push in the right direction. Let's see. We got Crystal Farrell saying hi from Tallahassee. Also, Great Minds E says James has always known exactly what to do. He comes on the scene and calls the thing a thing, which helps the individual recognize the roots or ruts. He says it comes naturally for him. And he says, wow, what a great perspective. Yeah, I know it comes naturally for him. Anytime I talk to him on the phone, it's a spark. There's no downtime. There's no, oh, I'm not doing well. It's like, hey, how you doing? What you doing? What you up to? You doing all right? I mean, it's that's the thing that people need, because throughout your family, you may have people that may tell you can't do this, or they may not uplift you. But if you can get that person, that's extremely powerful. Anything you want to add to that, Hunter?
Well, yeah. I learned a long time ago in Orange County and beyond is that I used to go in a grocery store. I remember the name of it. But the guy used to go in. The guy said, I said, hey, how you doing? He said, oh, hey, great. I'm always doing good every day. And I could never, every time, no matter if it was a crowd or whatever, he always said that. So I took that and I said, you know what? I need to flip that like a pancake and add a little bit of spice to it. So I took his word and I researched a little bit and I turned it around. And then I went back in, whenever, and we talked, and he said, then he came, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm doing good like always. How are you? And then there it is. Constantly uses it. So it doesn't matter if the police is at the door is about to arrest me. It doesn't matter. I'm still doing good. I'm feeling good. Like always, every day. Always, every day.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Yep. Patrick. So Patrick, don't give up.
Oh,
don't give
me,
up.
I'm not.
Don't give up. It's coming.
Oh yeah, you're here. Trust me. I can't give up with you here.
That's true.
Stan Bullard, sound like you're back. You got your volume on, Stan? Or you're looking around. Wave at us, Stan. Can you see it? Oh,
there we go.
Woo-hoo. Y'all better sit back for this one. Put your sit back on, because you're going to need it. Oh, here we go.
All right, Stan, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, good evening, everybody. Stanley Bullard Sr. My son in Tennessee, so I know he may be watching up there. Identify him as Junior because I am the man. They call me Stan the man. I'm the one with the plan, so he's a junior. But I just want to say it's a pleasure to be on the panel tonight. Hunter and I go so far back in 1988 when I met him, when he came from the little town on the West Coast of Florida. And we started working at Palm Beach County Sheriff Office together. And he always thought he was faster than me. I was a bodybuilder and power lifter, football player. Hunter was this scat rat, we called him back then. You know, he was so fast and quick, but I didn't know nothing about his football game up in Tallahassee, but I know my game. So working at Sheriff's, he always carried his little book. And he would carry this book. He would just astound everybody because he always had something to say that would encourage somebody while they're having their worst day. And so over the years, you know, we were always inspiring one another. And when Hunter decided to, I think I broke his heart when I beat him in the 100-yard dash. So I think I sent him to California so he can go up there and hang with some people in California because this Florida boy was too much fun down here. So he left to go to California, and I hadn't seen Hunter, you know, in probably 20 years. And let me tell you, we talk like we still live in Florida together. And I'm a man, I have 2 business for profit and 1 nonprofit.
Uh-oh, we lost him again. He was giving out some good stuff. We'll get him when he comes back in. But as you can see, as we're going throughout the panel, there's very inspiring stories of people that he's known throughout the years, you know, recently and not recently, you know, within the past years. You can see the website scrolling down below, fundraiserbyj.com. Looks like Stan's going to be coming on here in just a minute. Let me bring him back in. I'll let him know. You may need to connect to the Wi-Fi if he's not already. Stan, we got you back. Are you connected to the Wi-Fi on your end? All right.
You throwing no votes in the water down there in Florida?
So
yes, I am.
All right.
I don't know, it just went out, but
all right. All right, go ahead and continue what you were saying.
Well, y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you, but it's cutting out. It cuts out a little bit.
You like in and out, Stan. Stan, can you hear us now?
All right.
Okay, he's off.
All right. So that kind of transitions to the next question that I had, because when it comes to motivation, I think where it's can make a major impact is obviously with the kids, but also with athletes, because you know when they are going into a tournament, kind of like what Ryan was saying, or they're playing an opponent, they need that motivation to be able to take it to that next level, especially when it comes to a playoffs or a tournament, because everybody else is going to be playing just as hard as you do. So you need that competitive edge. So Ryan, would you recommend Hunter to other sports teams, professional, you know, pro, semi-pro, college?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is where Hunter can do the most. I don't want to say damage. That's not the right word.
Yeah, most impact.
He can really motivate athletes. You know, it's tough. It's a tough road and to be an athlete, especially when you're younger and you're growing up, and the pressures that are put on athletes nowadays, pressures put on kids nowadays are just astronomical. The pressures put on athletes nowadays are that much more. The parents, the society, the people are expecting their 9-year-olds to be able to do, rainbows and the Maradonis on the soccer fields, like they're Ronaldo or something, or Messi. It's like, hey, and it over the years of competitive athleticism, competitive sports, whether it's baseball, football, soccer, basketball, it doesn't matter. Over the years of competitive sports, there are so many athletes that get more negative feedback than they get positive feedback. You understand?
True.
We're not all great. I got more negative feedback in my career as an athlete than I did positive. And I played in college. I was a scholarship athlete. You know, and I got more negative feedback. That is a mental, that becomes a mental issue in these athletes' minds. Okay, they start focusing on the negative more than they focus on the positive. And when you do that as an athlete, and you start to get into a premier style place, a competitiveness, when they started to get into high school, and they start getting into college, and it's you know, the best of the best are left. Well, you know, that negative impact on the mental state, that takes a real toll on how they play the game. Period. It affects how they play the game, because they've been told so many times by, you know, bad coaches, bad parents, other people, that they've done X, Y, and Z wrong. Okay, and so they're not as good as they could be. Yeah. They could be playing at super high level. They could be playing on the best team in California or the best team wherever, and they're still having more negative thoughts than they're having positive thoughts. That wears on an athlete's mind, and sooner or later, you see so many athletes quit, hang up their cleats, hang up the bat, hang up the helmet, because they're just like, I can't deal with the pressures, the negative pressures. Well, now send in someone, a third party. Now send in a hunter, like I did with my team. Send them in for a weekend. Now I had him come out. I had him come out for a weekend, hang out with my girls, go to a practice, go to a tournament. Okay, I had him be there, see them, see how they talked, what they said. How many athletes have you seen, you know, misplace something and say, I suck. Misplace something, oh, sorry. That's negative. That's because they're so worried about what other people are thinking. That's not what an athlete needs to be. Athlete needs to be confident. They need to be secure. They need to be inspired internally. They need to have a fire burning inside of them. Hell, the parents and coaches put out this fire in most athletes. And sometimes you got to bring in a guy like Hunter to light the fire and go, wait a minute. This is your life. You put the time in. You put the tools in. You don't let anyone take that away from you. I mean, that's what Hunter did for my team. That's what Hunter did in my life, just as a, you know, in business. But I think it worked for me in business. But for my athletes, having that outside perspective coming in and saying, you can achieve whatever you want, but it's in you. It's your fire. It's in your heart. You are the deciding factor. And if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. That's what really sticks with them. And those types of things is what I think all high-level athletes in high school, especially in high school, and then in college, really need. And then at the professional level, it changes a little bit what kind of motivation you need, I think. But in the high school and college level, that's what athletes need. Yeah. And Hunter provides that. And that's what he basically gave to my girls. And that's why you don't run off a 22 game winning tear in Southern California. As an elite soccer team, we were ranked 21st in the nation during that time. Okay, that's just crazy. And listen, okay, you know, none of my kids are watching this, I hope. But we're not 21st in the nation. Okay, we're not that good. We don't have the best athletes around town. Okay, we got a lot of athletes we help out. We got a lot of the athletes that, you know, that we sponsor, that we get sponsorships for. We got a lot of kids that, you know, had a bad experience, that are good, and that we bring over, and that we mold with this type of fire inside you attitude, ring of fire attitude that they've developed on this team. And you know, that comes from the Hunters. So I don't know what we're a good team. We're not that high. So we were playing way above our level for that run, way above. And that doesn't come because of anything besides belief in themselves. They believed in themselves. They got some guy telling them that they barely knew that he believes in them and that they should believe in themselves because he's seen them do X, Y, and Z. And the whole world changed. How does that? I don't even know how that's possible. Just imagine that in life. If you could just have a guy that you barely know coming in, assessing you, and still believing in you with as much crap as we all have going on. How many times do we think we're a loser? Oh, I'm a loser today. But sure is nice to have a guy like Hunter come in and say, yeah, we're all losers, man. But you know what? You're a winner. You had a bad day. You had an off day. Athletes have that. People have that. That doesn't define you. Doesn't make you. I'm stealing all your lines, Hunter. I'm stealing all of them.
Right. That's not who you are.
I got a book full. Don't believe it. Don't get it mixed up. I got a book full of them. But listen, I want to comment to what you're saying. Ben, we've been around a long time. And Patrick.
Oh. We lost him. We'll get him back here in just a minute. There was a comment by Great Mind Z, said he has an uncanny instinct and knows what people need to hear to get them motivated. I agree with that. He also said, Ryan, you got that right. A lot of adult failure, or at least saying that you're a failure. Go ahead, Hunter.
Sorry about having difficulties. I don't have my technical crew with me tonight. My son Ryan and my son Ty. I'd like to do a shout out to my family in Florida. You know, Ivory Joe Hunter, my brother Leroy Hunter, and a couple of guests that I know there. First of all, I'd like to thank that God is the head of my life, and this is where I am and who I am today. You know, speaking is more than a passion now; it's more of a gift. And my goal is very simple: I'm going to change the world, person by person, step by step, because you got this name. You know, the peoplespeaker.com or the peopleschoice.me or Fundraiser by J. I have a great concept is that we care and we're going to change lives on the way through the journey of where we're trying to go. So you might as well put your seatbelt on, Patrick, because what me and Patrick came up with tonight was we're trying to save and we're trying to help 200 people, not 5, 200 people tonight. Okay, because we're expecting close to 150 to 200,000 maybe listening in. And what they should have did a week ago, because I was ready then, Ben, they should have told their cousin and their cousin, brother, sister, cousin, brother, mom then about this event. But it's okay if you didn't. But you're here now, and we hope that you are. We're trying to do, if you go to the site, you can leave a comment. If you're having an issue, just leave us a comment. We'll try to reach out to you and let you know. We have a 24-hour service that we can normally within 24 hours, either Patrick or me will be able to respond to you and try to help you along the way. This is COVID time. We're about to come out of it and kick this thing to the side and move on and get back to what they call normal. I don't think we're going back to normal. I think we're going back to supersonic mode. And it's going to be much beautiful. Everybody's going to be doing things, and the economy's going to be rolling. And I'm going to be a much more busier guy, and I'll be able to help people more. Because why people are getting on board now? Because they understand that whatever you do, you have to be motivated. Well, think about this, Ben. When you woke up this morning, you had to be motivated to get up and get on this show and get all this stuff ready. You had to be motivated to go eat. You had to be motivated to go crank up the car and go put gas in the car, right? So motivation is a very simple object. And it's something that you need and you got to have. And I know you're waiting on this, so I'm going to go ahead and give you my trademark now before I have more difficulties. I wine and dine with kings and queens and dine on poking beans. Make no mistake about it. We never claim to be number one, but we are the most effective at what we do. Make no mistake. We're here and we're going to change things as we go through the journey. So I say to the crowd of people that's listening, my friends and family, who are telling me you got something that I ain't never seen or heard before, and keep on doing what you're doing. And the reason I say that, because a buddy of mine, I might as well talk to you today and not at you, because a buddy of mine said, you've been doing this a long time and blah, 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 blah. I said, hold on. Let me tell you something. Kentucky Fried Chicken, the guy was 60 years old. I'm going to talk to you. I ain't going to talk at you. He was 60 years old, and they gave him an interview on the TV show. And Kentucky Fried Chicken, they're selling all over the United States and United Kingdom today. All they did is change the name. All he wanted was just a percentage, but he had a recipe that was perfect. Finger licking good, right? Everybody tried Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? Think about that. You know anybody has not tried Kentucky Fried Chicken or KFC? They're gonna try me soon.
I don't think so, no.
This. You pay for beef by the pound, right? Ben, you pay for beef by the pound?
Right.
Ben, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yep.
Patrick, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We have difficulties again. Hello?
There we go.
Yeah,
Ben,
we
can
can
you
hear
hear
you kind of delayed a little bit, but we can hear you. Go ahead, keep talking.
You hear me now? I see you. You see me, but you can't hear me, right?
No. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Just going in and out.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. We can hear you. Just keep talking.
You can see me? You can hear me?
Yeah, both.
Okay. So I'm out and in.
No, we can hear you good. Yeah, we can hear you good. It's just the video is a little choppy. Okay, we lost him there. But I think probably the most impactful thing that he said is that they're wanting to impact people and motivate people every day. And I think to the point of with James is that, and he does that every day, everywhere he goes. I think for him, he's not just a motivational speaker where he gets up and talks to people behind a podium, but he's motivating the person at the grocery store. He's motivating the person at the car wash, motivating the person that he works with, or motivating the person that he sees on a daily basis. And I think that's the difference, I think, between him and a lot of other people. And that's what we're learning tonight. Now, Patrick, I wanted to bring a question to you. Do you think he would be a benefit in the customer service realms, in hotels, casinos, any type of customer service job or business?
Yeah. So, I mean, from customer service to sales, I think, again, that mentality that he brings is going to increase their productivity. It's going to increase how they interact with other people. Not only are they going to want to improve themselves, but like thinking about what Jay talks about is going to make you look at other people differently and want to help them. And on top of it, just like Ryan said, his team went for a 22-game winning streak. So it's not just something that Jay shows up, he says something, and then a couple of days later it's gone. It's a foundation. It's something that sticks with wherever he goes. And like you mentioned, he does it every day. It's who he is. It's not a job. It's not something that he does for fun. And I know he enjoys it, but it's who he is. Right. And so that foundation that he leaves with your business, with your team, even a couple kids, from a school, anything, the foundation that he leaves with those people is going to change how you look at life and how you make your next move. And I think that alone is crucial.
Yeah. In life and in every day, Yeah. All right, Hunter. We got you back. Go ahead and finish.
Can y'all hear me now? I'm gonna have to give Comcast a call. I can't have internet difficulties now when I'm doing the Zoom. I can't have that. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me? Can you see me?
Both. You go ahead. Go ahead and talk.
It's still going in and out. Okay.
No.
So here's how I got it set up in the car. In the car that I drive. Okay. In the car that I drive. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
In the car that I drive, I have a computer in the car set up now. I have a laptop. This laptop I'm on right now is connected to the car. So that means when I'm driving around, someone calls me, I'll be able to help them along the way. That's the beautiful thing about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I don't know if you can change rooms or locations if it may be better.
I'm having a little difficulties here, but
maybe if you can change rooms or location, it may have a better connection.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. All right.
I'm still here.
Right, while he's
guys there, I can't hear you.
Yeah. We can hear you.
Yeah, James, you're good to go.
Okay, Ben.
If you can go to another room, or maybe go to your car if that's a better
Is that
connection.
better? You can hear me now?
Yeah. We can hear you, no problem. It's just the video part.
What about now? Is that better?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Is that better? Oh, you can hear me now. I can see you. Yeah, okay. So, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Why this thing is breaking up. So what I'm going to do for my 3 guests today, I have to get the... I got a router right here. Shouldn't have a...
We can see the mask if that's what you're talking about. We can see the mask.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Go. If you can hear me, go to your car. Go to your car. Maybe a better.
I'm good now.
Yeah.
I can see you guys well. Can you hear me well now?
It's still a little choppy. All right, I just sent him a text. We'll try to get that worked out. I know he's got some things he's trying to say.
Hey, I will interject a little bit on this whole connectivity thing, and Patrick kind of touched on it too. You know how hard it is to connect with people.
Yeah.
Look at the difficulty we're having right now. Okay.
Yeah.
It's no matter what you do, and you don't want someone coming in and speaking to you that is going to just speak at you, and Patrick kind of brought it up. Yeah. No matter who he's talking to, he connects with them.
Right.
With them where they're at. That's a real special quality in a person, to not come in with prejudgments or to come in with a set rule of engagement. This is what I'm going to do because you're an ex-athlete. That's not what he does. He actually connects with you much better than he does right now. Right? Much better than he can right now. When he gets with you on the phone, when he's talking with you in person, he connects with you. You connect with him. That's how you speak into somebody's life. That's why he's so apt at being able to speak into people's lives and motivate people to do things, because when you're with him, you have a connection. So
right.
Much better than we have with him now, you know. So call him, get on the phone with him, and you'll know you just have this weird connection with him right off the bat. It's a God-given talent or something. I don't know how he does it, but you know, when you're talking to him, he believes in you more than anyone else, and he's your biggest fan, and he's your best friend.
Yeah.
And that's a great quality, and that's what makes him such an effective motivational speaker.
Right. All right, we got him back. He's in the car. Go ahead and talk if you're good now. Go ahead, Hunter.
I think he's motivating the computer right now.
That's what it looks like. Well, I don't know if you're on your phone or your laptop. Try one. Okay, we just lost him there. All right. So yeah, when you get in contact with them, kind of like what Ryan was saying, that is the best way to get that motivation, either over the phone, either in person. I think would probably be best, because I haven't witnessed his electricity in person yet, but definitely over the phone, I can definitely get that and feel that, electricity and what he's able to bring. Now, one thing that he's working on that he kind of let me know is that he's working on trying to get on with Steve Harvey. We know how major a platform, Steve Harvey would be, and everything that he's done throughout his career. So I wanted to pose that question to you guys. Do you think he would be perfect for that show? The show either on the radio or, going there to his sit-down show that he does, because, I think that's one thing about Steve Harvey is he's able to get different types of people on his show. So Ryan, I'll go to you first.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, just to lead in from where I left off last time is, Steve Harvey, what makes him so special is he connects with people too. Right. You can watch him on TV. I'm like, oh, that'd be my best friend if I knew him, if we lived next to each other. Like, it doesn't matter. He speaks not at people, but he speaks into people. And so I'd love to see Hunter on his show live, because Hunter in person is like, you'll go climb Mount Everest afterwards. I mean, it's a great time. It's a great feeling to just have him there, and he is electric. But just even on the radio, just to have those two people talking and collaborating a little bit, and it'll just speak into people's lives who are just listening to it. So yeah, I mean, that'd be a great fit, and I hope that comes together.
Awesome. All right, Patrick.
Look, I don't care if it's the Steve Harvey Show, Rachel Ray, or the Nightly News. Anything with Jay Hunter on it is going to be more entertaining, more engaging, more motivating. I mean, if I could get an alarm clock with Jay Hunter, I think I'd end up doing that.
Hey, that would be with the app. That would be that app.
Absolutely.
Right there. You could download that and have him wake you up in the morning.
Right? You'll be getting out of bed real early.
All right, so I'm trying to I'm texting him right now. I think he's on his laptop. I'm telling him to get on his phone, because that may be a better connection. But Hunter, whenever you come back, go ahead and add back on to the conversation. So we've all met him at different times, and I think that is vital, because when you have someone that motivates and is
can you guys see me? Hear me?
Yeah, a little bit.
We're getting there.
Connect to your phone. Connect through your phone. That'll be better, and I'll bring you back up. But we've all met him at different times, and I think when you meet somebody in their life, however how long it's been for each one of us, and we still remember that person, we still remember that voice, that goes back to just how how impactful he'll be. Now, Patrick, I wanted to go to you. What things do you guys have in the works, coming up, the rest of this year, especially with hopefully COVID dying down soon?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously we're making any accommodations we can. Jay's working over Zoom, over phone. He's shooting emails back and forth, texts. And then he's also looking to go in person still when things are ready. We're gonna focus more in the sports area. We're gonna look and see if we can help motivate some athletes, especially because we've had almost a year now where very little opportunity to play and kind of do something they enjoy. So I think everybody's gonna be a little rusty getting back out there. I think people are gonna kind of need that motivation, especially after a year off. I mean, there's not many professional athletes, college athletes, even high school athletes who go more than a day or two without working out and practicing with the team. So I think having that kind of motivation is going to be needed too. That's what we're working on right now.
All right. And I know down here in Dallas, I passed his information over to an organization down here, which I think it'll be perfect for. So looking forward to him working with different organizations, especially with the year off, being able to go into sports. You're going to need that motivation and that kick. So I think that's definitely important. All right, we got him back on through his phone. Let's see. Hunter.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. Let me put the headset in there. Hold on. Sorry about that.
All right.
What about now?
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah.
good. It's better than before. All right, go ahead and add on. All right, yeah. All right, there you go.
I can see you. I can hear you from the phone part, but not the headset that I'm on.
All right, just
How about now?
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah,
good.
you're good to go. You're good to go.
You're good. You're good. All right, we'll try to get him back here. But we got Patrick Pine on Right Core Promotions. We also got Ryan Blair. We had Stanley Bullard. He was on there for a moment.
Oh, there you go. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, perfect.
Can you hear me now?
Perfect.
Okay, yeah. So I always have a backup plan. I hate to interrupt. I had a backup plan. So if the computer goes down or some issues, we go right to the cell phone. And that's what we are. You can see me now. I'm on the cell phone, got a headset in, and I can hear you. Sorry, I apologize for the inconvenience.
All right, but go ahead. Continue where you left. Yeah. We can hear you. Continue where you left off, or anything you want to add on to what was said.
Oh yeah, we're pushing the envelope. You know, when you fill an envelope up, sometimes it can't close. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring in another envelope also and put more information in it, and we're gonna get it out to different colleges. So we're gonna overload the system, if you will, to make this thing really happen. So 2021 is gonna be a very exciting year, and we're gonna be all over the place. You can hear that, right?
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah, that's the goal of what we're gonna do.
All right. If you can talk about the opportunity that with the Steve Harvey show, if that's where you are with that, if you
That
can
was
share.
that was a year back. I had all the connections in place, and they were supposed to. But what happened? I think what interrupted things. He moved because I think he's airing that stuff in Texas now versus LA. So my contact that was right close to him, I don't know if he went to Texas or not. He's one of the producers or something. So I don't know. I haven't heard back from them in a while. So I really don't know what's going to happen. But we're ready. You got to understand. Can you hear me, Ben?
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is about us is that, a friend of mine, his mom told him, he said, hey, son, it's best to be ready for opportunities versus trying to get ready for one. So you better be sharp and always ready for that opportunity. So when that phone call comes, that someone knocks on that door, you're ready to go. Not trying to get ready, if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. That's the saying.
That's right. Got to stay ready. But yeah. So I think this recording, I think we're gonna try to put it on the website plus another one, and then Patrick is gonna do his magic. So a guy to send out, I think 1,500 emails at one point. He got 700 to 1,000 voicemails. Come on.
Yeah, but yeah.
Come on now.
The email blast it's such a good tool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
definitely right now. Everybody's on the email and all that kind of stuff.
Texting too. Yep. Absolutely.
Definitely. All right. So, Hunter, talk about some of the other people that aren't on tonight. If you can share, some of the people that you've worked with this year so far. I know it's only 2 months, but if you can share some of the people, day to day or any times that you've worked with them.
Yeah, I worked with Patrick for about a year now. So we redid the website. We did all kinds of things to make it better versus effective. We got everything in place now. I hope you can hear me. We got everything in place now. So all we got to do is turn the switch and turn it up to a whole new level. That's it. And then as we do that, the progression will come in and people will start responding exactly like we want, voicemails, and people leaving us messages and all this kind of stuff. Did you hear that, Ben?
Yes. Good.
Okay. Yeah. And as far as Ryan, he did what he didn't tell you. At one point, he was selling pizzas at one point until I had an intro conversation with him. And he went from selling pizzas to making, I ain't going to tell you how much money he's making now, but I can tell you this, it's more than what you think he's making. He's making a ton of it right now. And not saying it's all.
I like selling pizzas. Okay.
So he went from selling pizza after having a conversation. Because we used to live together at one point, because what we did, we had a dating website at one point. How about that? Started a dating website in a matter of 2 days.
Wow.
And we made it work. We just didn't have the database. So we brought some other people in to help us with that. And they ran off with the money. So we go, since we had 3 plans together, we just let it go and we kept on moving.
It got bought out. It got bought by eHarmony.
eHarmony bought the website name.
Yeah. Because it was a good Crazy Crush, good website name.
Yeah,
that was good. We just, it was a lot of pieces, and me and IT is not me or Hunter's strong point. Obviously, we're not IT experts. It took us a little bit too much time. We just missed the curve, but you know what? eHarmony bought it. We moved on, went into things that we're more strong with, and stopped delivering pizzas. Of course, that might be my retirement job one day, just for fun. God, you get free pizza. Make no money, but you get free pizza
and tips. You get tips too.
Get the tips, But that was a swing of some money there. Just having someone go, what? Sometimes you just need somebody to slap you in the face. Sometimes you need someone to motivate you. Sometimes Hunter is both of that. What are you doing? You got a family. You got a wife.
I mean, I think I told him, I said, look, your wife got to eat. So you just got to do something. You ain't got to buy no food. Bring a pizza, huh? Come on. But I'm just saying, though.
She was pregnant with twins when you said that, I think. So it really hit home.
Yeah.
You're right.
Pregnant with twins. Yeah, she probably didn't want to hear that, but you're talking a guy selling pizza. Now he's making over $100,000 a year. Y'all better talk to somebody. Come on now. So
he said go up.
I better be quiet. I'm sorry. Maybe he's over 150. I don't know. But
I owe you royalties
on
that.
Matter
I can't tell you about all that. Yeah, that.
Okay. Well, the point of the matter is he took what I said and he ran with it. So when the point that he fell down, I was right there to catch him. Now, think about this. If the impact can do that for him in his lifestyle, what can it do for professional athletes and a couple of students? Think about that. And a lot of people fail to realize that this speaking is a talent. It's a God-given gift. And again, you remember the old saying about Deion Sanders is a household name? Guess who's next? Because when you're down and you're having a terrible day, and all of us do, you're going to hit that button, fundraiserbyj.com or thepeoplespeaker.com, and guess what? You're going to be able to leave a message, and we're going to send you a message, either myself or Patrick, to enlighten your day, to lift you up. Think about it this way. Most people don't have a larger vision of themselves. How are they going to have one of you? Come on. What's your story?
That's a great point. You got to have that vision of yourself before someone else can have it for you. Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Some of us don't know how to create that. How many people are sitting at home in their PJs right now eating pizza that someone like me delivered to them?
Right.
And their whole goal is to finish that pizza, go to bed, and wake up to go to work on Monday. I mean, don't listen. It's hard to believe in yourself sometimes. It's hard to go out there and take the world by the whatever and go win. Sometimes you need someone to help you along the way.
Yeah.
Especially with athletes. And there's no shame in that. And you got someone like Jay Hunter right there that's available to help you with that. Don't wait. Don't as an adult, don't wait. But as kids, athletes, your lifespan's even shorter. Your athletic lifespan is short. You've got to get someone involved as soon as possible. The mental game is more important than the physical game for any elite athlete, and that's got to start. You got to start that right away.
Yeah.
And to add to that too, James isn't going anywhere, but the saying is, if you're not practicing, if you're not doing it, somebody else is. And when you guys meet, they're going to be better than you. So James isn't going anywhere, but time does go. So kids, adults, take that time. It's for yourself. Get yourself on a better foot, better foundation.
Right.
Well, it's amazing that Patrick says that, because let me tell you a quick story. My 13-year-old, he's 14 years old right now. His name is Ty. Now, his brother's a swimmer named Ryan. He's a workhorse. What's that what that means? He's in the water swimming and practicing. He's in the water 2.5 to 3 hours nonstop. A workhorse. Now, look, I ain't turned on the volume and pressure yet. I'm just teasing him with this speaking, but it's working. Now, the Ty, the 14-year-old now, his grades was falling. So I had an inter-conversation with him. I said, now, wait a minute, what's going on here? Your grades was fair, and then they got great, and then they started falling. He said, well, Dad, don't take my phone from me. I said, no, I'm going to take more than that from me. Let me find my stick or belt, and I'll get it done. He said, no, you don't understand. I said, well, no, you're going to have to explain to me and make me understand. Well, Dad, I've been tutoring people. Now, Ben, hold on. Now, I want you to get this. I don't want to talk at you. I want to talk directly to you. He said, Dad, I've been tutoring a couple of good buddies of mine because they're failing, making F's in class. I said, you've been tutoring them. So now look at, all of us had a great attitude, but it's the aptitude that makes a difference. The finish line, when you're going through making that touchdown or smacking the ball. I said, son, wait a minute. You're doing what? He said, well, I'm helping a couple guys with their math. I'm showing them how to do this. I'm helping them along the way. And now I want to talk to you now, Ben. I want to talk to you instead of at you. He said, now, Dad, they're not failing. They're making B's and C's now. I said, you've been tutoring and your grades are gone? Wait a minute. So I reached in my pocket and pulled some money out for him. Say, congratulations. The light bulb can come on now, and the learning process is starting to happen. And it's okay to help people. You can't help the world, but help some of people along the way. You did a great thing. So I'm gonna give you something as a reward, but you got to bring your own grades back up. It's the aptitude, because if you're going to help somebody, you got to be able to help yourself also. So Congratulations to him on what he did. And Ben, I didn't tell him to do that, but make no mistake about it. He's been listening to what I've been saying and all these different things. So the light bulb can come on with him. Think about it like this, Ben. He never charged these guys. I said, don't try to charge them or anything. I'm not. But think about this, Ben. Most of you all and everybody pay for chicken by the pound, right?
Right.
And pay for beef by the pound and turkey too, right?
Right.
So most of the corporations is going to pay for what? Speaking by the sound. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. Speaking by the sound. Get ready, because we're coming. And we're coming. We're going to make you feel better than you ever felt before. And we're going to change lives in the process. So you guys will put on your seatbelt now, because I can promise you, when I'm on stage or in person on Zoom, I'm going to shake you up. I'm going to rattle your chain. But at the end, the story will speak for itself. Think about this. If that door doesn't open for you, then it's not your door. What's your story?
That's true. That's true. Let me give a quick shout out to my man Al High. He's a part of BS3 Radio. He says, at first he said Ryan should start his own pizza delivery business. We were talking about delivering pizzas. And then he said, speaking by the sound, he said, that is dope. That is. I like that quote. There's a lot of quotables. I'm waiting for the Jay Hunter quote book, motivational quotes book. I'm ready. I'm waiting for that book to come out. Let me know.
Well, we'll see what happens. First thing first, we want to jump on these colleges and knock them and put them in check, and also the professional athletes, put them in check, and then we're gonna, then we'll kind of go from that point. But again, the main objective is to change lives through the process, and that's the whole catch. Even the police officers. As a matter of fact, I'm doing an ad tomorrow. Is that I'm gonna be, when I see a police officer, I'm gonna pull him over, and I'm gonna give him my ad. My ad's basically gonna say, for police officers and first police officers and fire department and whatnot, we're gonna give you a 1 free month of my service. If you're a police officer anywhere in the United States, especially here in California, I'm gonna pull them over and I'm gonna say, look, here's this ad, use it. But I'm gonna do one thing. When you call me, don't call me from a private line, because they're gonna say, why? I said, because I don't want a lot of officers' personal phone number because of security's sake. And they're gonna be like, okay, I think we can use your services. Well, I know that you can, because you guys are in a tough position. You're dealing with a lot of different things. The pressure's on, and just gotta be very careful out there. So that's something I came up with again, and we're just gonna make it happen. So
awesome. One thing you said, Ryan, is like coming back from adversity. I think that's important, and if you have somebody by your side that can help you with that, that goes a long way, because you're not going against that battle, or you're not fighting that battle on your own. You got somebody to say, hey, you can come back from this down time or this down situation. Hunter or Ryan, I don't know if one of you guys want to touch on that.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
What
was the question now? How to bounce back or something?
How to bounce back? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Hunter, you want me to say something? You got this.
Well, I'm gonna say a small bit, and then I'll let you take over, and then I'll let Patrick come in. Bouncing back is very easy once you have the concept. I didn't go into this tonight. It's the subconscious mind. If you can look closely, the subconscious mind is a little person right here on your left side of the shoulder, closest to your heart, closest to your ring finger. Is that you have a conversation with that person on a daily basis, because that person helps you make a decision that you're going to make on a daily basis. For example, when you're brushing your teeth with an electric toothbrush or just a normal toothbrush in the morning, most of us brush our teeth once or twice a day. And if you hit a tooth that may be accidentally loose, one of the things that you say is, ouch. Now, hold on. You ain't talking to me, because I'm not there. Who do you think you're talking to, Ben? You're talking to your subconscious mind. So what we do in our speaking is that we connect the subconscious mind to the imaginary mind, which imaginary mind shows a preview of your future. Once we connect those two, you can forget it. Whatever you're trying to do, you're going to make it, because it comes with plans with it also. Ryan, I'll let you go ahead.
Yeah. You basically Hunter helps you create. Okay, what's your dream? Your imaginary dream life. What's your dream goals in life? Well, those are great. Those are great to have, but subconsciously, because of the society and culture we live in, the negativity that is just constantly hitting your subconscious is making you give negative thoughts constantly about yourself, about you can't do this, you can't succeed, you can't achieve. Your dream's still there. First, you got to build a dream. Some people don't even have that. What's your dream? This is kind of what Hunter really worked with me mostly, is like, what's your dream? What's your dream life? What do you want to do? That was where I needed the most help. So I was like, so he really worked on me a long time on that, because I had no vision for myself. So once you create that vision, well, guess what? Everything in your subconscious, everything in society, everything in this culture, everything in the world is going to beat you down. And it's going to tell you you can't. No, it hurts. Stop brushing your teeth. It hurts. No, don't stop brushing your teeth. Keep brushing your teeth. Go to a damn dentist. Okay? That's what you got to do. Okay, I got to keep brushing, and then I got to add something. So now what Hunter does, which I think Hunter had a great aptitude to figure this out quick with you, but you helped me along the way. Hey, that's an excuse to quit. That's what you said. Those are just excuses to quit. When your subconscious is being negative, that's an excuse to quit. Don't quit. Figure out what you need to add to that to be successful. So if my tooth is hurting, I need to keep brushing. I need to go to the dentist. If this job isn't going right because I don't got enough wood, I need to go buy some more wood. It's pretty simple. Some of the things are so easy to figure out and fix to keep your dream alive. They're silly. They're silly not to, but and it's hard to until you get to a certain point and you look back to say, well, geez, that thought in my mind would have defeated me 20 years ago. Now that thought in my mind, I have 4 ways to fix that, to make that negative thought into a positive reality, keep my dream alive. That's the subconscious level that I don't even know how James does it. Well, Hunter has to manipulate you into thinking positively, not negatively. That's how he does it. And sometimes it's those quick phrases that you don't forget that comes into your mind immediately when you're down and you're having a phrase that Hunter gave you and you're like, wait a minute, that's right. I can overcome with the will to strive. Perfect. This is my dream. I'm not going to let it go. No matter who comes to try to take it from me. Just little things that he said to you. Don't let anyone take it from you. Don't let yourself take it from you.
Right. That's powerful because we're right. Once you get that, then anything that comes up against you, you'll be able to push through it, and it won't be an obstacle. It'll be a moving block that you'll be able to move out of the way. And keep going.
Yep. And it's a skill. It's a skill that we've lost because of the way society and culture is set up, the way we've been pounded down, adults, athletes, everyone, that sometimes you need someone like Hunter coming in and redirecting your subconscious to go, wait a minute, hold on. We need to flip your subconscious 180 degrees upside down.
Right. True.
I don't know what that means, Hunter. You need to flip it 180. Okay, well, this is what you need to do. And we need that in our lives. Yeah. We need hunters in our life.
That's true. That's 100% true. Patrick, you want to add anything on to that?
Yeah, I mean, real quick. This year, I went in for a surgery that I had, and I was pretty swamped work-wise. And I think around the same time, James was going through some stuff too. And to see us kind of get back on our feet and move through the motions of recovering, getting back to work, it was an interesting experience for me. And I kind of get to do that with James as he got back, on his feet. So for me, the kind of motivation there is what worked. Another thing too that I've learned from dealing with James since I first met him is kind of the way, we're all talking about how other people talk to us, but like the way that I talk to myself. So like one of the things that I've asked myself after speaking with James is like, would I respect or be friends with someone that speaks to me the same way I talk to myself? It's like, no, absolutely not. So like it helped me look at myself differently too, and me build myself up, and then it affects the other qualities of life.
Right. And that's true. I mean, would we speak to the way we speak to ourselves? We talk like that to a family member, to our friend, and the answer would be no. So like, why turn that around internally on us? So yeah, that's powerful. That's powerful. All right, Jay, we'll bring it back to you.
Oh, y'all fuck! I know everybody seems like they're kind of tired. I'm in second gear right now. But listen, let me give it to you here. Yeah, you can't read the label when you're locked inside of the box. What's your story?
Right.
You can't read the label when you're locked inside the box. What's your story? Got to think about that now. I know we got a lot of viewers on tonight, and I got 3 people on the chat line, and all these different things and everything. So, but Ben, you've been a great interviewer. I've been interviewed by a lot of different people, but I like help me out now. Is it S3B or S? What's it? Your thing?
B. Yeah, BS3.
BS3.
BS3. Yeah.
Right. So I want to give a shout out to BS3 for taking the time to to interview us. It's been an hour and 25 minutes, 47 seconds. I'm just saying now. I know these guys look like they're tired. I normally can speak for 3 hours nonstop. 3 hours, 3.5 hours nonstop. I've done it before. They told me when I went to speak. Yeah, when they told me when I went to speak at this jail, they said, Mr. Hunter, I said, yeah. I said, do you want intermission? I said, no, I haven't even started yet, ma'am. So anyway.
I'll believe it.
Yeah.
I'll believe it, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, it was a great time tonight. Glad we were able to hear from Stan a little bit. He gave a quick story, which all made us laugh. So I'm glad he was able to come on. Patrick, glad you were able to come on. Good to see you. Also, Ryan, man, really giving us some great content as well. So I'm gonna let you guys give one thought, on your way out. One thing you want to leave us with before we get out of here. And Hunter, I'm gonna come to you last. So Patrick, I'm gonna go to you first.
My last thought with this is you're just gonna take the first step. Once you take the first step, James is gonna be with you every other step of the way. He's gonna make sure you may go through some hard times, but he's gonna be with you and he's gonna help you get through it. But you gotta take that first step. That has to be on you. And then every other step of the way, he's there. He's ready.
Yeah, that's true. And like you said, through the process, like I think people think sometimes things just happen overnight. There is a process sometimes. And if you have someone by your side like Hunter, then you're able to go through that process, be successful, also help someone else, lend that helping hand to someone else. And I think that goes, volumes. All right, Ryan, what do you want to leave us with tonight before we go?
Oh, yeah. I mean, same lines as Patrick. That was great. Hey, take control of your future now. And if you need some help with that, like we all do, get in touch with Hunter. Stop putting off what you can achieve today, tomorrow. And that's right. and Hunter, and we all push it off. Sometimes we need that great person speaking into our lives, and that person can be Hunter for you. So take charge of your life right now. Take charge of your future and your dreams, and get in touch with Hunter. That's all I can say. Please do it for yourself, because not only will he change your life, guess what? You'll get to change other people's lives, because what he teaches you automatically spews out into other people's lives, and it's a great feeling. And I know that I cannot affect these other people in my lives without what Hunter has done in my life. So it's a full circle thing, baby. He helps you, and you get to help other people. So take that right now. Take charge right now, and take charge of your life and your future, and get in touch with Hunter to help you along the way. Yeah. Thanks, Hunter. Love you, man.
Love you, bro. I appreciate it. Patrick Pines, I appreciate welcome to the family. I might as well say that now, because you're going to be around for a long time. And this guy's going to help me go to the next level. Like I said before, he's going to help us go to the next level. He's just going to get us there much faster, his way. So
we just got to get your face there. That's all. We got to get you in front of people.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And they're going to say, well, how did you get here? I said, Patrick Pines and BS3 and Ryan, all these different people, go to the site. They're already there. You can hear the testimonials and things like that, I want to close out by saying that, Ryan, thanks for taking the time out. I know the girls are getting ready for another game. If you need me by the phone to me to say something, don't just call and say something to the girls. I'll give them a quote or something, put me on speaker. I'll be able to enlighten them with something. Being the same thing with you, but keep this in mind that the peoplespeaker.com and the peopleschoice.me, we're here to stay. We're going to turn the heat up, turn the volume up, and we're going to get the perspective and everything together. And we're going to make a difference. Remember, the difference is I care. I'm not one of those speakers that's going to come in and speak and leave. I'm going to leave a trail. I'm going to speak and leave, and you're going to be coming right behind me, because you're going to need more of me. I'm going to be like medicine that you're going to have to take every day. Don't worry, because why? The peoplespeaker.com is here to stay. Make no mistake about it. I wine and dine with kings and queens, and dine on pork and beans. Make no mistake. We're not here to entertain you, nor are we here to appease you. Hello, we're here to amaze you with our motivation and inspirational speaking. We never claim to be number one, but what they're telling me, my fans and my friends are saying, hey, You're the most effective that I've ever seen. So here's what I'm trying to tell you. Get on board now and don't delay, because the peoplespeaker.com, we are here to stay.
All right. I love that saying. Kind of like what Patrick said. Get that on the alarm clock. That'll get you up and ready to go. Ready to go to work, ready to go through life.
Ryan, we need to work on that, right? That business.
I'm on it. I already recorded you. I'm gonna take royalties, baby.
But man, a great conversation tonight. Always love an opportunity to talk with you, Hunter, and good to talk with you, Patrick and Ryan. So you guys have a great night. Make sure to go to the website, fundraiserbyj.com. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and click that bell on this video. This won't be the last time he will be on, so definitely keep it locked here. We will get him back on the show in the future. But thank you guys. Have a great night, and God bless. God is love. Peace.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
All right, guys.
All right.
I'm all right.
Take care. All right. Peace.
Yeah.